Azure Purgatory by Blake-Izayoi. I'll spoil it right out the gate. I have in fact played this before, and I do generally know what I'm doing. Let me shoot this teddy bear up here. I would suggest maybe lighting that guy up so that you can see it better, but I do like that you utilize the message system to actually tell me what it does. That is very, very good. I'm going to use this car. I've already got windmilled. This is not my first recording sesh. Why did I pick that up? Oh my god, my brain is leaking. I had that backwards. I wanted to pick up the max first, then the skull, but then I goofed it up. I already checked this in the previous sesh, but yes, you can. You did put up clip brushes right there, and I guess I'll spoil. Wow, I'll spoil it right away. The waypoints aren't waypointing, which is interesting. I didn't even see those guys there. They just kind of immediately ignored me. Is he gonna see me? Yeah, he's gonna see me. Oh, well. They're having fun. They're getting stuck. Yeah, that's not Kino. How much is it out here? $7.50. I will say I do like the use of the wad. This is a really nice wad. It reminds me of Quake. It feels very Quakian, which is a different vibe to most other maps on the workshop. I say workshop, it's just a GitHub repository, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that's... I'm sure that's not supposed to happen. I'm not entirely sure why it is, though. I ought to check the waypoint system that you have set up. But I would like to share more of my gameplay first. Let's go this way. Yes, this is where I usually go. Cool that you include the spare change Easter egg. Most mappers forget about that, but you can utilize trigger/award points, or trigger_award points to do that. And you can even set it to be prone activated only. So that's really cool. It's really cool that you do that. I guess I'll go this way. And I'll buy an STG because it's my favorite gun. At least these guys are following me. Evidently there is a waypoint system that is being used. So, and they're following me here, good enough, but you might want to check around the spawn room. I know that waypoints in NZP can be a little screwy, so you might just want to check it out. Sometimes they don't save, or I have had it a couple times, especially around special waypoints near doors. I don't know why, but sometimes they especially give me trouble. Maybe it doesn't register that you linked to, or it shows that you did, but it didn't. Let's check around here. Nope, you can't dolphin dive through here. Let's look for those bears, shall we? Lighting's pretty good, actually. Minus that one thing with the bear, I'd say. The lighting is actually pretty good. I can see the zombies. I'm not having a difficult time seeing them. I would let him red screen me, but I'm afraid he's going to windmill me. So I'm just going to check through here. Wow. A very bright section, indeed. And here's the box. I like that it's on a table and not on the floor. And you can't dolphin dive on top of it. Very good. A very good utilization of space. I don't know if PhD is on this map, but that's more than 64 units tall. I can tell. So you could actually do damage with it, which is good. A good utilization of space. Not so much interconnectivity inside of the rooms between their segments, but more interconnectivity through the rooms themselves. Either is fine. Either is fine. I think you did a really bang-up job. I especially like the architecture with like these curved walls. Makes it feel even more claustrophobic. Now I am going to red screen myself here. I can see the red around my screen. Maybe tone down the lighting a bit more so it can be a bit redder. But that's not really that much of a complaint. You still can see it, evidently. I noticed in some maps, if the lighting is too bright, I thought like areas around here looks a little too bright. But evidently it's fine enough. You can, in fact, see the red screen. Go here. Leads into this room. I like this room. This looks and feels really, really cool. Like a crypt almost. The lighting is just right. Let's try dolphin diving onto things now, just to see if you can. There's a duplicate STG wall by right here. And you can collide with it. You might want to fix that. You know. Please don't tell me my dog wants outside already. Ah. Interesting. Shoot all three to open Pack-a-Punch. I already kind of knew that, so didn't really need necessarily to be reminded, but it's good to have, I guess. Not really that much of a critique, I'd say. The zombies are finding me. They're just taking a while, so. I mean, it is only round 6. I would say I'd like to see some better utilization of, like, between segment interconnectivity. Because each room is just kind of a segment of one. But that's not really that much of a complaint. You have really fine interconnectivity through the rooms themselves. I feel like I have plenty of options, and it's not linear necessarily. I can choose to go one way or another way, and both are decently good enough options. And the actual like layout of the rooms is fun to navigate. You did a really good job with that. I like these pillars right here. And I like this big curve. That's fun. There's so many zombies maps on the forum that are just boxy hallways. I like to see a bit of creativity in that regard. Oh dear. Looking for those bears. It has been a hot minute since I last played this map. Oh! So there is some waypointing errors, which is to be expected, because the zombies couldn't find me initially. Let's go here. And we're back at spawn. Good. Goody goody gumdrops. Yeah, there's like 2 really good options. It's kind of like Kino, right? You want to give the player more options, more interesting options, and your level design should be doing that, and it is. I could have chose to go on this way and get like a double barrel shotgun and have a completely different experience than the way I did before. I get to see this room sooner. Not really seeing. There could be a bear right there. I don't know. I will say, the lighting here is a bit much. Maybe tone down the lighting just a little bit. It feels full bright. That's not really how it's supposed to feel. I'd also, like, I'm pretty sure this is the door that leads to Pack-a-Punch. I don't know, maybe put like a teddy bear symbol on it or something so that it's, you know, we as players can internally see that and go, oh, this is the door that opens when you get 3 teddy bears. Or maybe put like a Pack-a-Punch symbol on it. I don't know if you know how to create your own WADs and stuff, but there are tutorials out there that could show you how to do that. Guess looks like I'm going to be hanging out in this room for a minute. Maybe this isn't the best idea because there's a spawn to my right. I think I'll cut it off at 10. That's a good cutoff point. I like the use of verticality. Even though there really isn't much room to play with it, it does add a lot of like variety to the map. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I'd like to be able to jump down there and utilize, like, I don't know if PhD is on this map, but, you know, I'd like to be able to have shortcuts like that where I can risk taking a lot of fall damage, you know? That was weird. For a second, I thought I saw the bear through my, like, out the corner of my eye. There's even like a good like variety of spawns. I think zombies can fall through that like ceiling crack. Pretty sure. I find when it comes to actually like mapping, you can either have really good room interconnectivity or really good segment interconnectivity. It's really hard to get both down, and this map has really good room interconnectivity. The rooms like connect to each other well and give varied options, and they're not just simple hallways. They have these nice curves, and they're actually like fun to shoot zombies in. I have to think. I can't just like train in a room, in any room, and get to round 100. I actually have to think about what I'm doing. Double tap 2 or 1. You can never know. It's double tap 2. Okay. I always say it as like an option. That's just because I think double tap 2 is ridiculously overpowered. But you can in fact set it to be double tap 1. I don't know exactly when this map released, but when you like go to place the perk machine down in Trench Broom or Jack, you can like, it has like a toggle that allows you to set it to double tap 2 or 1. And on top of that, there is like a, you can set the perk machine model to be the double tap 1 model. Actually, no, it's the 2 model. I don't know why I had to get a closer look because the icon is different, but round 10, I'm just gonna do this. I want to see these waypoints. Good. Yes. Ah! Wait, no. No? Good God, let me interact with it. That is very interesting. Having a shortcut that allows me to dolphin dive all the way down to here would also be really nice. I'm just asking for inter-segment interconnectivity, like between room segments. You don't have to. The map layout is perfect, quite frankly. Let's see how it looks from the outside. I could have sworn there was a bear down here. That might have gotten changed between versions. I don't know. But definitely look into... I think it's possible that maybe the path corner you have leading out into the map is still set to inside. That could be a problem. Other than that, I don't know why the zombies in this room particularly don't follow the waypoints. You're probably going to want to look into that. Other than that, I'd say this is like a 9 to 10 map, quite frankly. Like a 9.5 to 10. This is really, really solid work. I talk so much about interconnectivity. It really is just a preference, though. The map layout is perfect, in my honest opinion. It has like great varied environments that are fun to shoot zombies in. A good variety of wall weapons. And really interesting aesthetics. I only have a couple minor gripes. You did an amazing job, Blaze. So, thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and have a nice day.